That old devil moon.
Report, Scotty. How are things going?
About as badly as a killed in a blast furnace, Captain. Wait a minute. Lieutenant Uhura has some news for you.
The virus came from our sensor sweep of the moon's computers. We believe we have analyzed the memory sectors it attacked.
Well done, Uhura.
I wish I could take credit for it. It was Mr. Kyle who found the pattern. We are attacking it with antivirus programs.
Computer science sounds more like medicine every day.
If we had a doctor as good with computers as you are with patients, we'd be having a lot fewer problems.
Finally, someone who appreciates me.
Keep working at it, Uhura. Kirk out.
The door has some strange writing on it. The door has some strange writing on it. James Kirk, the burden of command is quite heavy at times. Spock looks at the equipment and raises an eyebrow. Ensign Mosier is scanning the area for potentially hostile life forms. McCoy wishes this place was less technological. A keypad in Base 3. A computer terminal. Each word in the Lucre language has 3 aspects: submissive, neutral, and aggressive, to supply connotation to their language. This looks like some kind of security lock with heavy-duty doors on both ends. This looks like some kind of security lock with heavy-duty doors on both ends.
The Lucres did not seem to have a problem with security.
My tricorder is picking up large supplies of frozen oxygen, nitrogen, and carbon dioxide beneath the surface, enough to last many centuries.
At least we won't have to worry about suffocating.
We appear to be in some type of security lock. No defensive systems are apparent here, but considering the size of the doors, they probably don't need them.
This place does seem to provide protection against cosmic rays.
I don't see why they bothered putting an atmosphere here, Captain. There hasn't even been bacteria here in centuries, let alone humanoids.
The interior of the security lock is unremarkable and well preserved. This keypad is fully functional and controls the door. Its entry code is in Base 3. A computer terminal, Captain. It uses the Lucre alphabet. I think I can decipher it. This door is similar to the one on the outside of the secure lock, except that it has not weathered over the years. Electrical panels indicate the keypad on the right controls the door. This keypad is fully functional and controls the door. Its entry code is in Base 3. Fascinating. If the Federation language studies were correct, the ideograph for the word scythe in the Lucre's language is the 17th symbol in their alphabet that corresponds with 122 in Base 3.
Captain, we have a cure for the computer virus.
Well done, Uhura.
I modified Ctrl-C to exclusively attack the Lucre virus. They annihilated each other, Captain.
Fascinating, Lieutenant.
The Klingons aren't going to be happy to learn that they helped us. How about the phasers and tractor beams?
We may get the tractor beams online in time, Captain. I'm afraid even the backup phaser transmission codes were affected. We could destroy some missiles manually, but if this complex decides to launch more than 10 missiles at a time...
Understood. The ball is in our court. We'll give it our best shot. Kirk out.
can't say I like the decor.
The Lucers did not leave behind many examples of their architecture.
I can see why.
This is an ancient laser drill. A closed box sits on the floor. This room looks like it was once used for some type of mining operation. This is a laser drill control panel. Mr. Spock puzzles over the illogical design of some of these circuits. Dr. McCoy again wonders why he even came along. James T. Kirk, captain of the USS Enterprise. Ensign Mosier scouts for signs of trouble, as well as glancing at the great-looking laser drill. This room looks like it was once used for some type of mining operation.
You're right. This is a mess.
Looks like a museum piece to me, Captain.
This is one heck of a museum, Ensign.
Still a mess, though.
Why was I even brought down on this mission, Jim? I'm a doctor, not a welder.
This technology is cruder and less efficient than the rest of the complex, Captain. The drill is unremarkable, except its aiming component is corroded and frozen in place. This is the laser drill's control panel. It is functional and power is flowing to it. A storage box of some kind. I detect no dangerous substances.
A length of wire with some sort of connector at each end. Triphosphate silver in its raw form.
Captain, the machine requests the proper coordinates before it may perform this operation.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing.
The console reports the following. Welcome to Orbital Missile Base. Codename Scythe. This base has been operational for the past week. It has completed one successful fire mission. Estimation of success is at 22 over 100.
22%? That's very low. Hardly something to brag about.
Doctor, in Base 3, 22 divided by 100 is equivalent to 8 out of 9, or 88%. I would think that quite satisfactory, given this base's probable mission of destroying the soft forces on Proxtree.
It says the base has been operational for a week, but this has been here for 1,000 years.
If the Lucres built this base with a clock that told the time by measuring the moon's rotational speed, or the gravitational forces generated by Proxtree and the sun, the computer may have calculated only a week of time has passed since its first action. I might be able to learn more with another look at the console. There is a substantial amount of data here, but in summary, Scythe was created by the Lucres as a launching platform for missiles to keep the Softs subjugated to their influence. The Softs managed to infiltrate the base. However, their actions triggered Scythe's auto-attack mechanisms and initiated a holocaust that nearly annihilated the planet. One soft strike did, in fact, hit the moon and deflected it from its orbit. It has been dormant since then.
So why has the base been activated again?
Given the damage to the moon, its slow rotation and orbit, it has never realized the war is over. On this pass, for the first time, it has detected radio wave transmissions from Proxtree. Because it does not recognize them, it assumes the Softs are still active. Its transmission to the planet, I would assume, was some sort of a check beacon to see if it should continue its mission.
Jim, let's return to the ship and blast this place to destroy its weapons.
Doctor, this moon is a god to the people down there. If we destroy it, we will violate the Prime Directive.
Spock is right, Bones. Spock, what are the chances that we could decode the transmission and send a stop code to the base?
In trinary or decimal?
Spock!
1.327 million to 1, provided the archaeological studies about Lucre's languages are correct. Our other option is to get into this base and see if we can bring the computers down.
This door appears to be very solid. This panel is designed to receive an ID card to make the door open. You are in a corridor that connects to 3 other chambers. James Kirk seems relieved by the good news from his ship. So far, this mission has been boring from a medical standpoint. Spock, deep in thought, analyzes the Lucre computers. As soon as this mission is over, Ensign Mosher is going to write his sister, who serves on board Pegasus Science Station, and gloat about everything he's seen.
At least the Enterprise is safe.
Unless the computers decide to send more powerful viruses to the Enterprise.
Then we're just going to have to prevent that.
When I retire from Starfleet, I'm going to write one heck of an autobiography.
Fascinating, Doctor. I look forward to reading it.
But that way I can finally get someone to listen to me.
Please allow me to concentrate, Captain.
This machinery is incredible. Are all your landing missions this much fun? I might never leave this place.
This door is made from remarkably dense alloys. Even our most powerful phaser rifle or welder would not be able to penetrate it.
The thing must be almost as tough as a starship hull.
Indeed, Ensign, and considerably thinner. A remarkable achievement in metallurgical engineering. This panel has a slot in it rather than a keypad. The slot bears traces of triphosphorate silver, and power is currently running to it. I am recording the pattern of this lock into my tricorder. Captain, with the 3K AG content of the surface rocks and the tricorder scan of the pattern inside the lock, I believe the laser drill can be used to fashion the ID card needed to open this door. Circuits and atmosphere pumps are hidden in the walls. Circuits and atmosphere pumps are hidden in the walls.